Welcome, dear one. I'm very happy to meet with you today. And I'm very happy you take this time for yourself to contemplate, self-inquire, go to the core of what it is that really makes us happy in our life and over the many lifetimes that we live. We try out many different things that bring us happiness. Falling in love, a relationship, achievements, goals, wealth. But there comes a time for all of us when we realize that true and lasting happiness can only be found on the inside. When we realize our true nature, that we are not just a body that comes and goes, but eternal, divine being. This is when all suffering, all questions, all uncertainties will end. But unlike many other things, we cannot prove awakening in the way the mind works, with scientific proof or biological specimen. So at some point we might wonder, is this really true? Am I really divine and immortal, even when this body goes? A while ago, one of my viewers has asked this question, and I think it is very relevant, because we all might wonder at some point, is this really true? Or some kind of escapism, or wishful thinking, or even altered state of consciousness that we experience when we take some kind of substance. This is what self-inquiry is all about. Finding out what is actually true and real when everything else falls away. It is not a theory or proposition, but entirely based on our own authentic experience. What can I confirm about myself that is true, irrefutably and unchangeable? No one who has reached enlightenment will ever claim to have any particular knowledge or opinion. Rather, they would probably say they know nothing, but they embody that one truth that we all are, underneath the veil of Maya, person and ego. It will emanate from them a peace that is unshakable, a love for all the beings on this earth, a harmony in all their actions and words. And we all can confirm in our own heart, yes, this is true. A few days ago, my sister shared with me something very powerful. She was dealing with challenges in her job, her housing, and her body. And she said, isn't it interesting? When I spend my whole day seemingly consumed by these worries and concerns, and then I come home and I say a simple phrase like, God, I give everything to you. I know you take care of me. Then of all things, this feels the most true. We all have this ability to know what is true. But for many of us, it is buried under layers of conditioning that need to be unraveled. This is what we do in self-inquiry. We ask the question, who am I? And often apply a process that is known as neti neti in the ancient Indian scriptures, meaning not this, not this, peeling away all the things that we are not. And what we find is vastly different from an altered state of consciousness via substance. It is what we already are. We don't need to take anything. We don't need to study or learn or be special in any way. We all are that eternal, divine being. And when we find it, there is no doubt that this is true. It is a knowing beyond the knowing of the mind. It feels like coming home. For what can I say exists for sure in this apparent world? Every event that happens is perceived differently by each one of us. And it is the nature of all things to change. So what can I say is absolutely true, beyond a doubt? When we go to the core of this question, we may say, I am. This I can say for sure. All the things that are happening in my perception come and go. But the one perceiving them is always here. And before the perceiving, there is simply I am. We cannot deny this. What is this I am? This is when the nature of our inquiry changes. When we move from the mind to the heart or consciousness. Because the mind cannot comprehend this. It struggles to even separate the I am from this physical shape. Because it relies on tangible things. But our whole experience of life is not really tangible. It consists of memories and emotions, like love in their highest expression, compassion, connectedness, even if we are not physically in the same place. How can we explain this? We need to leave the mind for a moment and move into being, alive and fresh in this moment. What is here right now? The breath moving in and out. awareness, or consciousness. It has no shape or form. No one can paint what consciousness looks like. And yet, it is unquestionably here, all of the time. It has no beginning or end. No one can remember when consciousness began or ended. It is always here, undisturbed and without suffering. These are emotional and physical states that come and go, not what we are. We can observe them. The qualities of consciousness are peace, stillness, love. Not for someone or for a reason. There is no separation or duality here. Only the great consciousness, the peace, the love. Ultimately, consciousness is beyond all qualities, so vast and absolute that no words can describe it. But the words are helpful for a while to guide our way, until we are happy to confirm that there is nothing. It is a natural process, so don't worry if some of these things you may not be able to confirm right now. This beautiful journey of self-realization is endless, always growing, expanding, deepening, as long as we are in this human form. Trust it, knowing that it always will bring you higher and only to the good. All blessings are already with you. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up. Share it with anyone else you think can benefit. And if you like, subscribe to my channel so we can stay connected. All my love to you.